USRA B Mod A main number 1 set to come to green.
All right, here we go. 20 laps. It's going to be action-packed, and we're underway. Cole Hamilton, Taylor Osrud side by side into turn number 1. Everybody makes it into the corner entry clean so far. Oh, Wettengale, problems at the back of the pack as he gets into Keeter. Or no, that was Rex Harris that he got into. So the 91J around and the yellow flag comes out.
Yep. The Lucas Oil Speedway now, he's off of the racetrack once again. So whatever was going on with that race car, didn't like what he felt, pulls it off the speedway. We are under green. Field rolls off into turns 1 and 2. Your early leader at the exit of turn 2 is Cole Hamilton. Taylor Osrud going to hustle back to the outside, though. Osrud up top. Hamilton dials up the bottom. 2 by 2. The entire field marches off of turn 4. Your leader at the end of lap 1. It's going to be Taylor Osrud in 3A.
Osrud looking good out there. Duke Erickson right there in front of Wheeler, but right now Cole Hamilton trying to figure out if he can catch the 3 and get around him on the bottom side. Look at the racing grooves on this racetrack. Hamilton working the bottom, Osrud all the way upstairs. Then you have Erickson right in the meat of the corner. Couldn't ask for anything else as the yellow flag comes back onto the speedway.
Already up to the 6th spot. Keeter started 8th, so he's already gained a couple of positions in the early going, and he'll have an opportunity to do some more damage here as he'll refire on the inside of that third double file row. Rather, it'd be the inside of row number 4.
Boy, that Mitch Keeter has been fast in that hot rod, I tell you.
He has. Looked awfully impressive. Was one spot out looking in a few weeks ago at the Arrowhead Speedway to making the dance for $30,000 there.
Yeah, and, I heard you down there, buddy.
Yeah, was a great event for the B Mods down there. Keeter was fast all weekend long. Just seemed like every race he ran, just one spot short. So we'll keep an eye on the number 52, see if he can correct that here tonight. As green flag is back out, we're back underway.
Osrud right back up to the cushion. Hamilton going to stay tucked on the bottom. Now look at Dan Wheeler trying to work around the inside of Duke Erickson as they go down the back chute. Right behind them, Clay Beamer in the 17 up on the top groove as well. As we were just talking about him, there he is. Keeter, that 52. He has got to have a ton of confidence. You know, even if you ran that weekend and were one position out, you still got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Yeah, he picked up another spot on that restart and is now 5th in the running order before as the field crossed they did get across the scoring loop, so we got one in. We're now Osrud leads them back to the green slowly off of turn 4. Field starts to bunch up, but everybody's able to get away clean and green. Roll off into turns 1 and 2. Keeter, like we said, on the top part of the racetrack, looking to go 3 wide. Now tucks it in behind the red one of Dan Wheeler. Hustles to the outside of the 57 of Duke Erickson. Erickson trying to sneak to the left side of Wheeler off of turn number 4. Keeter's right there as well. Put Keeter up to 4th.
Wheeler into that 3rd spot. I told you, Dan Wheeler has had some newfound confidence. That car has never looked better than it has the second half of this season, and he is loving it. I can tell you that as he's holding off and defending the bottom from Keeter in the 52 and doing a darn good job of it. Keeter's right there. We're not talking about any slouch, that's for sure. And we don't want to talk about those slouches out front because they're none either. Osrud, the race leader, with Cole Hamilton behind him. But watching this battle between Dan Wheeler and Mitch Keeter.
That's still a good battle as it works off of turn number 4. Duke Erickson right there as well. 2 cars behind him. Side by side, that's Stephanie Clancy and Randy Smith Jr. Those 2 working for 6th and 7th as Erickson going to take the fight back to the 52. Keeter hustles to the inside. Side by side into turns 3 and 4. Keeter now going to dial up the top part of the racetrack. He had made some ground on the last restart. Decides he likes it. They go 3 wide down the front straightaway, bouncing off of each other nearly as Keeter finds some momentum on the top part of the racetrack. Not only does he get back around Erickson, but both of them get by the red one of Dan Wheeler.
Yeah, contact there as they were 3 wide. Erickson around the bottom, though, another good run. Keeter still working the top groove. We had talked about that when he had to go up there in the restart. Must have liked what he saw up there as he's ripping the lip now.
Yeah, making some good work on the top part of the racetrack as the yellow lights blink on once again. Osrud picks up the throttle off of turn 4. We're back underway.
Erickson gets a pretty good jump on the outside, following Osrud upstairs. Hamilton on the bottom, now going to have to deal with Duke. If you had John Wayne riding by you on the backstretch, what would you think?
Well, I'd probably put the whip to her and try to make my horse go faster.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I get bro. I get also brah. What's up? Caution lights are off, and here we go. Osrud, still the race leader, 9 laps in of 20.
Much better restart this time for the 52 at Keeter in that 4 spot. Last time he hung it out in the middle and lost a couple of spots. Now sticks right to the backside of the 57 of Erickson, the 2.
I'm telling you, keep your eyes on that 45. Unbelievable run going there. Shane Bailey started way back, now into the 5th position.
Bailey was tailback on this field, 19th to 5th. Wow. We need to keep an eye, you're right, on the 45.
I didn't mean to cut you off there, but I was just watching that 45 work, and I am telling you, he is wound up and whistling Dixie to make his way all the way through the field into the top 5 is something else.
They get harder to pass the further forward you get, though. Now he's dealing with the 57 of Erickson, the 52 at Keeter. Keeter makes his way by for the 3rd spot, has the 2 of Hamilton out in front of him. So Keeter's focused on Hamilton. Bailey's focused on Erickson. Erickson nearly gives Keeter a shot in the short, so they're all hustling around the Lucas Oil Speedway. Taylor Osrud, though, can't forget about him. He's out in front of this one. 13 in, 7 laps to go.
Of course, Osrud having a great season. He's been running up and down the road, and he is no stranger to victory lane either. The 3 machine, right rear, that's a great shot there. That car working off turn number 4. Now, Duke Erickson is going to be dealing with that 45, but here comes Keeter in the 52 to the outside of Hamilton. Things getting tight for that 2nd position. Keeter going to drop behind him, go to the bottom side of the speedway. He was going to try to cross him over, but Hamilton might have had a little insight on that one. Blocked the line, closed the door, so Keeter going to have to try another run at it.
Yep, Keeter dials up the top side of the racetrack. Hamilton doesn't know he's there, but he leaves room as the 52 at Keeter drives right by on the back straightaway, but it's all for naught as the caution comes out.
I'm on Rinkin's golf cart, which is scary enough in itself.
Don't go topside down.
I'm outside of turn 2.
Okay.
And my main man, Tony's just got me primed up with some Tenderloin. I'll be right back in there to see
What?
the boys.
No. Good job. I don't blame you. Who doesn't love a
dang.
Tony's Tenderloin? That guy is something else. If you've never had a chance to talk to him, go down there, get yourself a Tenderloin, and have a conversation with the man, the myth, the legend himself.
Hey, by the way, our A feature's back underway.
Oh, I'm going there, actually. Osrud's still the race leader. We got 4 to go in this one. Here comes Keeter around the outside. He's got that 2nd position. Now he's got the crosshairs set on the 3 machine.
Yep. Keeter looking at the backside of Osrud in the number 3. This time by the flag stand. Just a couple of car lengths separate them. So Keeter might be trying to set up some late race magic here. The gap stays the same off of turn number 2, but Keeter better on the bottom part of the racetrack at this end of the speedway. We'll see what it is this time by the line. Last time 0.38 seconds, this time by 0.4. So it actually got just a little bit bigger as Keeter trying to do everything he can to reel in the number 3.
Well, that was 2 to go that time by the line. So Osrud with about 5 car lengths in front of Keeter as he goes down to the bottom. Looking back as the white flag comes out, here comes Duke Erickson looking to the inside of Cole Hamilton for the 3rd position. They're side by side as they head down into turn number 1.
Yep, that's for a lock-in spot. Is Osrud for the final time down the back straightaway. Hits the top part of the racetrack. Gets a little sideways. Here comes Keeter. Osrud back to the outside. Osrud's going to win it. At the line for 3rd, it's Hamilton over Erickson.
Wow, 2 by 2 and coming home 5th, Shane Bailey from the tail of the field. So Taylor Osrud picking up the feature win for A feature number 1 for your Sunoco Racing USRA B Mods.
Well, Trenton Berry's mentioned it multiple times. He's seen many a dream die over at the top side of the speedway in